Yo, what is up guys? I'm actually talking to you right now from my iPhone 14 Pro Max. It's in a case. Don't worry, I could dunk it, nothing bad will happen. Except now my eyes burn, but that's okay. So we're out here testing out the Divolt C-Max 4. I've been using Divolt cases just for these videos for a little bit. They're pretty fun, pretty cool to be able to take my phone out and not worry about diving too deep or whatever. No buttons get pressed because it has this like gel liquid stuff that you touch the screen through. So pretty cool. No tactile buttons though. I love tactile buttons. Some other cases have that. It makes them pretty easy to use for like shore break type stuff, but for diving this works great. And yeah, so we're gonna go try this case out. I'm here with some friends. I don't know if they heard me. Oh, nice. So yeah, we're gonna go test this case out and see what you guys think about it. If you want to support me, you could go check out the link to get one of these in the description. I do make commissions. They didn't pay me for this video or anything, but just fun to go try out some underwater technology. And if you are a company that makes underwater technology, send it to me and I will go play with it in the ocean for you. All right, let's go dive.
So I think the first and most obvious utility of bringing your phone diving as opposed to like a GoPro professional camera is that you can take clips that looks like it was taken with the phone, which I really enjoy. I think that these clips look great.
Every time it's so bad.
And it's like really nice to be able to get phone clips of just walking up to the spot that you're diving at, because with like a full diving housing, like that's a lot to carry and hard to get a stable shot. And then with the GoPro, it's like it's kind of just not right for that kind of shot. But anyways, so we went down with the underwater case, and I did take off the optional like red filter thing that they gave me, and I think it would have been really useful here because you can see the difference. The GoPro is kind of hitting the colors better down at the bottom than the phone can, and honestly the phone I would not have been able to fix those colors, whereas the GoPro like puts it in a range where I could definitely fix it. And so yeah, down at the bottom it just didn't look right. And then when we went down, this is actually just with the GoPro, Jill swam right past the shell, and normally she's like a shell girl and always finds shells, and this time she just totally missed it. So I thought that was really funny and wanted to show that to you guys.
You swam like right next to it.
Oh, come on, shell girl.
Something was definitely living in it though, so no worries.
So then this is back to shooting with the iPhone. This is of a turtle, and something that's so cool is that you can just pop in like that and get this incredible like Nat Geo super close-up shot. And I obviously didn't have to move any closer. I just zoomed in, and then I thought I was a true professional and I could shoot without looking. And no, you can't shoot 3x without looking. That's a lot more difficult. So still on the phone here, the colors seem to have gotten better. I don't know if the phone just like figured out what to do or something, but then we tried this little trend that I saw online, and we couldn't quite figure out how to get the fins to move the right way.
It's like when in the video, his fins are just like this, and I'm like, how do we get there?
So we're just having fun out there being silly. Then me and Carlos were like, okay, let's go find a freaking octopus so we can get some good content of that. And then this is trying to shoot from like far away of the turtle zoomed in at 3x, and the phone like really doesn't like to do that. I think it can't like focus properly when you're so far away and there's all that particle in between. So then I got closer, and then that's from 1x to 3x. So you really can't get like a far away underwater shot unless you just have like the clearest water. And to be fair, this was like not the clearest day, so that was playing a factor. And then we did find an octopus, and I was really excited for this because I wanted to just get like so close with the phone because it has that macro capability. So this is actually on 0.5 and I'm just like right in the octopus's face, and that's like a really cool shot. And then you can see in the corner like the GoPro angle, like what I look like when I'm doing that basically. And yeah, so it's such a cool angle to get so close to that octopus there. And then of course Jill wanted to play with the octopus. She's like such an octopus lover. It's really cute, and she's always like so careful with it. Like she will never just grab it, and I'm always like, bro, just grab it, it's okay. And then so I was like trying to give it to her, and then she's like, oh well, maybe I'll just take a video really quick. And then she's like, can you come with me, octopus, please? It's just like, octopuses don't work that way, bro. You gotta just grab it. like he's stuck and he's not moving until you unstuck him. So then finally pass him over to Jill, and Jill and Katie will just like cherish the octopus forever. And like back to talking about the camera and stuff, like you can really tell the detail here is like kind of right in between the detail that the GoPro can offer. Like you can see so much detail in like Jill's goosebumps, for example, versus the GoPro like wouldn't really be able to do that. And then, I mean, hopefully a professional DSLR, which costs 10 times as much as the Divolt with a phone, would be like much better than this. But for the amount of money, like if you want to be able to get this type of footage, just, you know, 1080 60, nothing crazy, and to be able to get details like this, like being able to zoom in and get like incredible detail of the octopus and the skin and all that, and get that like tight angle, being able to change the zoom and stuff like that, like it offers so much utility. It's crazy. So now Katie's getting to play with the octopus, and then Jill is dual wielding GoPros. I think that's Katie's GoPro, getting a shot for her. This octopus was very, very tiny. It's so small. And I think that they think that because the octopus is small, you have to be more delicate, but octopuses grow not necessarily based on their age, but based on how much they eat. And so it could have been any age. So this is a view of like what I look like out there filming with the phone. The case is actually pretty big, you know, because I got the 14 Pro Max, so the phone is big, and then the case around it has to be bigger. And this thing is practically bulletproof. Like it has like cast aluminum construction. I should probably look up exactly what material it is, but I'm pretty sure it's cast aluminum, and it's like rock solid, and I can't imagine this thing ever flooding. Like it is so watertight. It's incredible. Like really, really nice build quality. And that's something that I care about a lot with the stuff that I use for underwater, is that the build quality is really nice, because I want it to last a long time, you know. So I wouldn't be peddling this product to you guys if it wasn't really good. Like this is like a really great water housing. Yeah, just more about the details here. Like being this close, you can never do this with a GoPro, and like especially this close. And if you look like really, really close, like if you pause right here and look at this, you can actually see the pixels of the octopus. Like that's not the phone grain, that's the octopus's like little cells that change color, and you can see them individually in that shot. It's incredible. So the octopus is actually on Jill's back right here. I think I was filming vertical when I put it on her back, so it generally makes sense to throw it in the GoPro in the YouTube video. But
He's like hiding in your hair.
So there, now you can see him back there with her tattoos. He's like perfectly stuck onto her lion tattoo on her back.
You could go down and then pull it when you get to like the bottom.
So I was like, okay, let's try that again. And this time you go down and like move your hair out of the way. And like, I feel like the audio could be good from the phone, but then your hands are moving so much on it that maybe you need like something in between. Like you gotta have like a grip on it that's like soft, so you don't have so much of that vibration going into the phone if you want like really clean audio underwater. And then right now I'm like also holding a GoPro on the side of it, so that's like those clicking sounds that you're hearing. So on our way back, we're like starting to end the dive. I saw these fish swimming around, so got them. And then the water is like so murky here, so don't think that it's something of the phone's bad quality or something. It's just some super murky water. And I saw these scuba guys in here. I just thought it was funny. They're all scuba-ing over here while we just got like the clearest water elsewhere. And then this is like a great way to look at compression. So I'm sure on YouTube this looks like absolute garbage, but like there's like bubbles or confetti is like you're gonna see crazy compression. And then this moment right here, look at these scuba divers have no idea. Monk seal just went straight behind them, and the water's not that murky that you can't see it, because I can see it and I'm further away. And then he just fully hid in the shroud.
Yeah, where'd it go?
And then so I popped down just to see if he was still hanging around a little bit later, and sure enough, he's just playing in the pipe down here. I couldn't believe it. And so I'm like out here getting the shot, and the phone on 0.5 is actually so wide that he came like right up to me, and it looks like he's still far away. So that monk seal was like in my face. Like I was a little bit nervous. And then back on the surface, none of these people knew that there was a monk seal down there. It was so funny. So then it's showing the shots, and there's another really cool thing about having the phone out there is that I can show people like instantly afterwards something that happened. And then on the way back in, we're like about to leave, and then we see these girls that just have a huge octopus, and I'm like, okay, how come these girls are like the masters of catching octopus? I've never seen any of these divers before. And then Katie's like showing them our little tiny octopus, and we're like, we're about to leave. Do you guys want this one? And then they're like, yeah, sure, we can have the little baby octopus with our massive octopus. So it's definitely like ours was like a squirt. Ours was like Squirt the octopus, and then theirs was like Octavia the octopus for sure. And yeah, theirs was so big, really nice size. Like that looks more impressive when you take videos with it like on your back or something, whereas ours was like, can't see it if the hair gets in the way a little bit. And yeah, so hopefully they were stoked they got to play with this little octopus, and just saying goodbye to our little octopus friend there.
So like I said in the voiceover, I think that the dive vault case is like great if you don't want to spend to put like a DSLR in the ocean. But then if you just want to go like get good clips, it's like, it's just different than a GoPro. So I think you should get a GoPro if you do any other sports. Like if you surf, if you are gonna, like if you're going on a trip, if you're gonna be wakeboarding, or like doing literally any activity where you would want a hands-free camera. That's the point of the GoPro, is to be hands-free. That's why I have mine up on my head, not just in my hand, you know, is because I want to do those hands-free things. I love putting it in my mouth for surfing, like this photo right here. And so it's like the GoPro is made for GoPro things the way that the other camera is made for doing other things. So like putting the phone is like the best way to get amazing macro footage. Like I wouldn't even be able to do that with my DSLR reliably, or I'd have to use only one lens, and then I can only shoot macro the whole time I'm out, which is like so boring. And of course Britt would hate that. So the phone is amazing if you want to be able to do all the things that the phone can do, but underwater. And so for that is why you'd want the dive vault case. So I really think it works best in tandem with a GoPro on your head. So if you're like about to go on a trip, whatever, and you want to get like the best footage that you could get going scuba or free diving, get the dive vault case. Make sure you have a good iPhone, get the hammerhead mask like I have, and then get a GoPro with a dive case for on top of your head. Then you'll be set. You will never miss any of the action. Obviously make sure that everything's charged before you go out. I think it took about 60% of my phone's battery on like 1.5 hour dive, and I did have it open most of the time. I definitely could have been more diligent about locking it, but I was just kind of being lazy and trying to just be in the moment and enjoy the dive. And I mean, the biggest thing is to have a camera that's ready when you need it to be, and that monk seal footage is a perfect example. I saw the monk seal and I just, bam, phone's out, taking the video, and I got that insane shot of it like coming right up to me like that. That was so cool. And to see it playing in the pipe, that's like really rare. I've only seen that one other time. So that's like really, really cool. So you guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash like, ring the bell, comment if you want, if there's some underwater product that I haven't talked about that you want to see me talk about, or if you have some idea for something like that, I'd love to do it. I think it's really fun to do these underwater product reviews, and I feel like without being arrogant about it, I'm definitely the best to be doing this type of thing because I'm in the water almost every day and I love the ocean. So I'm an expert at these things. And in case you're going to tell me about the little suck thing for scuba for like 30 minutes, don't get it. It's a waste. It's so bad. Yeah, so that's it. Go check out Dive Vault, buy their stuff if you like the product. I do make a little bit on commission, so I really appreciate it when you guys do go check out those affiliated links. And that's it. Thanks for watching. That's all the stuff we saw. Bye.